that I'm gonna date a man that makes under 200K a year. That don't even make no sense. I'm not trying to struggle. I can struggle by myself, okay? Why would I want to struggle with a man? So if you're not making 200K, you can't date me. You trying to date me? I only date millionaires, baby. Like, you better get it right.
Welcome to our Two Cents Podcast with Oscar. Welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please hit the subscribe button. It's free to you, and it means the world to me. I know there's no support, but what the fuck do I look like? Do I look like I'm the guy that's going to watch the big game? No. That's why I'm not a millionaire. Exactly that reason is why I'm not a millionaire. Because I'm not in the market for that type of look. I really don't know anybody who's in the market for that type of look. Like, really. Like, you have the balls to say, I don't date a type of man because I don't want to struggle.
That I'm going to date a man that makes under 200K.
It's a good thing I'm not a millionaire.
That don't even make no sense.
Like I said.
I'm not trying to struggle.
Like I said, I'm not in the market.
I can struggle by myself.
For that either. Last week I said I'm not in the market for a PS5. Great. I'm more of an Oculus type of guy, right? That's what's great about choices. That's what's great about America. We have choices. You could choose how you want to struggle. It's the greatest thing that we've ever been given. The ability to choose how we want to struggle. And now you might want to blame somebody else for your struggles. But hey, the reality is you and your dumbass put yourself in that predicament. And we already cursed. Now we're not even going to get views no more. First 5 minutes and we fucked it up. It's not even 2 minutes. It's barely 2 minutes. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm glad I'm not in the market for any of that. Like I said, last week, I wasn't in the market for a PS5 either. This week, I'm not in the market for being a millionaire. It's a great thing I am not a millionaire. Good, because we wouldn't have to lose things. And then if I was a millionaire, I'd be a dumbass and I would be saying, my team won. We won. Your voluptuous self did not win anything. Your voluptuous, that's the only big word that I know, voluptuous self are not in any team. You do not have the physiques of an athlete to be saying, we won. As a matter of fact, it's the stupidest thing you could have ever said. We won. Oh my goodness, you see how we did in the last minute? Your fat ass was eating a hot dog. Your voluptuous ass was eating a hot dog while some people were running for, I don't know, to make a paycheck, because that's what they're doing, is just a paycheck. It is what it is. It will be what it will be. And when you say we won, guess what? Those players will not turn around and tell you, hey, we won. You know, here is $1,000 for supporting us. Here is $1 million for, calling us your team the whole fucking year. Or however the fuck the season is. I don't even know how the fuck the season goes. Still, it is the most frustrating thing that you could ever fucking find yourself in between. But hey, like I said, this is America. You choose how you want to struggle. You want to struggle by trying to blow your brains out when you hear somebody say, my team. I want to struggle with that, right? Do I want to struggle with that? I don't know. I don't get people. I mean, people complain about the future generations. You know, I hear this a lot. This is the one that I hear a lot is, this newer generation doesn't act right. The new generation of kids. But the people that are saying this are parents as well of that generation, right? Aren't you the parents of that generation? Like I said fucking 4 episodes ago, we used to be the future. Nobody's looking into the future no more. That's why nobody's disciplining their freaking childs. And that's why the world will never be a better place. If we still had discipline for children would be well behaved, better behaved. It wouldn't matter the type of electronics that we had available, the type of access that we had available. If parents were as strict as they used to be with their kids, shit would be different. But I say all this knowing how I felt when my parents were strict with me. And I will say this. I know how much of a piece of shit I've been in my life to people. I know. But I know I was damn fucking taught well not to grab what's not fucking mine. I've been a piece of shit. But I know to work my ass for what the fuck I want. I don't even know how I got into that. Anyways, losers will claim we won. My team is better because we won. Oh, my team has not won for 29 years. How sad. Yeah, bitch, what have you done in the last 29 years? Does it really matter what that stupid team has ever done? What did they ever do for you? And I get it, you're going to turn around and say, but it's entertainment. People love to be entertained because everyone's fucking losing. And then they fucking cry to the government and say, why are we going to World War III? Why is this person president? Because you voted for them. Do you remember when you said better this than that? Nobody remembers what they did in the past. We all forget about it. Right? And we find ourselves in a place where, well, okay, let's look at civilization as a board game, right? This is the board game we're playing. The people that are in charge right now, they have the power to do whatever the fuck they want, right? They do. So, when people are starting to figure out the tactics that the other player that has always been winning is using, when people start figuring that out, people are going to get mad and they're just going to say, you know what? We don't like this game no more. Fuck this. We're not going to play this game no more, and toss the whole shit to the ground. Seems like that's the way we're going because economy's bad. A whole poultry farm just burned in Texas. That poultry farm was fucking up for like 100 years some plus. They provided thousands of eggs. I don't know if it was, oh no, it was probably thousands of eggs. I don't know what it was, but it was there. It was one of the biggest poultry farms out there. So now eggs are fucking expensive again. Last time they went up to the highest, like the highest that I saw them were 17. I get the box of 60 counts, right? I get that box. So that box used to be like $6 at Walmart. Then it went up. The highest it was during the pandemic, the highest of everything being so expensive, it was like 17, 18 bucks. Well, guess what? This year, we have to make more money than what we made the previous year, is what all those companies are saying right now. So we're going to go, I don't know, let's just add $2 more. This dumbass people aren't even going to notice it. So now eggs are all-time high that I have ever seen them at $20 for the 60 count. And you see me here complaining about fucking eggs. That's why I'm not a millionaire, because I'm complaining about eggs. That's why I will never date that woman. That's why I will never. Let me give you a better picture. See, that's why I will never date this type of women. Because the reality is I am not a millionaire.
That I'm going to date a man that makes
I am not a millionaire. And I will never, ever date this right here. Never in my life will I ever date that because I am not a millionaire. But I will say I'm not saddened because of that. As a matter of fact, I feel like I'm in a better place. That's not the point. The point is eggs are fucking expensive again. And because this year they have to make more money than what they made last year, well, guess what? Let's add $2 because dumbasses are not going to notice it. Who do you think those dumbasses are? Who? It's you and me. It's every single one of us. We all go to the store and pay it like no questions asked. What are we going to say? What are we going to tell the clerk? Hey, what the fuck? I can't pay. Yesterday was $17. Now it's $20. What the hell? Eggs are expensive. Salt. God damn it. Salt used to be 80 cents. The one that didn't give you the iodine, whatever the hell is it that you need. That one used to be like 59 cents. The cheap big one that we used to get, right? Guess what price is today? $2 whole fucking dollars. Yo. In the meantime, McDonald's is going to bring back the dollar menu. Woo-hoo! Shout out to McDonald's. I don't even know how to say that shit. But McDonald's is fucking doing it for everybody. They're the first ones to pay every single one of you $20 an hour just for serving me a burger. Great. I don't fucking shit on your struggle. I don't. I shit on fucking McDonald's struggle. I'm not even saying that right. That's just sounding weird right now. Why am I saying it like that? I don't know. Anyways, but it's getting expensive, but McDonald's will bring you back that menu that we all love so much. That menu that kept everybody eating. Shout out to McDonald's. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Calm down. Don't need to get crazy over McDonald's shit over here. Relax. Anyways. I like that, though. I like that I'm going to be able to eat junk food that pays their one employee per store $20 an hour. I'm with it. I want to be doing nothing getting paid $20 an hour. Wait, I do. Nah, I don't. I do nothing with my life. I sit here and try to figure out what I'm going to say for a whole week. Nobody will see me until I figure something what I'm going to say. And sometimes nobody sees me because I haven't figured out what I'm going to say. So I stay in here hiding because I want to hide. The world is a scary place. I don't even know what I'm saying. But anyways, what is the matter at hand today? We've had a crazy week, right? The Putin Tucker Carlson interview. Now, first impression. I don't know if anybody got this, but this is what I got. The first and only impression after understanding everything that he said, because I'm not really that bright, so I didn't really understand what he said. But what I got out of it was, I feel like Putin sounded like an old girl you used to fuck around with. That she asked you out twice, but you said no, and now she's butthurt, so she set out to do her best, to live her best life. That's what I feel like it. I'm gonna say that again. What I got out of the Tucker Carlson interview, let me get this correct. Let me get the words correct because I want this to sound perfect. What I got out of the Tucker Carlson interview with Putin, what I got out of it was, I feel like Russia's acting like an old girlfriend that you rejected twice. And now she set out to live her best life and show you up. I don't know. That's what I got out of it. Whether they're correct about what they're doing or what they're not doing or what's happening or what's going on, whether that's correct or wrong, that's not what I viewed because I'm not smart enough to understand all that. We asked them out this day and they said no to us. Well, they first said yes, and then he came back and said, nah, never mind. The next year, another 4 or 5 years went by. We asked them out again, and they came back and said, no, we're fine. So you didn't ask a third time because you got the answer, you got the message. The message was clearly it wasn't going to happen. And now you're out there. You out there doing the best that you can do so the Americans can see that you're living your best life. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm just saying. I'm not bright enough to understand exactly what's going on there. I'm not by any means. I understood what he was saying is that you asked to be part of NATO twice, and at first you were met with like excitement, like, yeah, we could probably do this. Let me talk to my people. And then they came back and they were like, nope, we don't like you. We just want to keep you around just to call you at 3 or 4 in the morning when, nobody's available. This is what I'm getting out of the whole conversation. Again, whether it's justified or not, the actions, I'm not saying they're right or wrong. All I'm saying is some people have the right to defend themselves. Not really. But people do, right? I mean, that's what I was taught as a child. If you get fucking smacked, you better smack him back. That's what I was taught. But I'm just saying, that's just my thought on the whole fucking conversation, right? And it's just weird that everybody in the government jumped all quick into it. Like, don't believe what he's saying. He's lying. Take it with a grain of salt. Tucker Carlson's a puppy dog that just causing distress. And NATO comes and like, guess what? We're probably going to give you fucking sanctions just to make you hurt because of what you done, because you let this fuck talk in front of everybody in the world. That makes me think that you're the fucking one that's doing everything. I love this country. Please don't fuck it up. Anyways. So, last week we talked about if the Cooper coal sells out, I don't want to hear anybody fucking ever complain about the economy. I don't want to hear anybody complain about prices at the store ever again. If you were excited for the Super Bowl, especially if you paid, this is the cheapest I saw, $6,684, I think was the cheapest I saw. There was an article that I read that said $5,000 is the cheapest that they were available. Yeah, where? In the fucking bathroom? Now, if those were the cheapest tickets, let's find out what were the most expensive tickets. All right, you know what? I love Google because we can ask, what were the most... If I could write good, this would come out a lot more beautiful, but I'm not really a speller. I'm not a spelling champion. So you need to bear with me. Let's see. What are the most expensive tickets for the Super Bowl 2024? See, it always comes back to this. I know Google's behind this bullshit too. I know it because it always comes back with the most cheapest ticket. Okay, finally an article until we scroll all the fuck down. What are the most expensive tickets? Let's read this. You and 19 friends can watch the Kansas City's Chiefs take on the from the comfort of your private luxury suite, but it doesn't come in cheap. I really don't give a fuck what it comes with. $8,188. That is the most expensive ticket. There is 700. No, I'm wrong. Yo, if I sound weird today, don't mind me. I think I might have COVID. I don't know. Let's just say 71,853. That's 71,853. And we're going to go with the cheapest price, right? With the cheapest price. That's what, I don't know. Okay, let's just do $6,684. That is $480 million, $265,452. The dumbass people have spent it. I can't even talk. Have spent it on the Cooper Coal this year. And that's not mentioning, what the fuck's it called? Gear. Shirts, pants, sweatshirts, drinks. That's not naming any of that garbage that people pay for. Now, probably all that will equal to maybe 100 more thousand of that. Or maybe 2, 3, I don't fucking know. I'm not an expert at this shit. Figuring this out makes me think we do not have an economic problem. The economy is at an all-time high. The economy is at its best that it's ever been. And if you're fucking saying that you're struggling because you don't have money, you, sir, and you actually pay for a football ticket or watch the dumbass game, and you did all that, I don't want to hear anybody ever say anything about the economy being bad. Because everybody's so excited about the Cooper Coal. This is ridiculous to me. Anyways, we spent 20 minutes on that. But whatever. It's not my cup of tea, I guess. Anyways. Justin. Oh, yeah, that guy. See, this is the type of country we live in, right? A dude a week ago chopped his father's head off, that it was the chief somewhere in the government. I don't know what the fuck. A guy that worked in the government. His son chopped his head off and held it shrink wrapped in front of the camera while he claimed to be the commander-in-chief of the United States Army. I guess that's all you have to do to win something, to be something. You have to cut somebody's head off and claim that you're that. Right? I'm just saying. It's just outlandish people out there. Anyways, but this is what I wanted to say. It's in this subject, in the matters, right? I feel like, but then again, I feel like a lot of this shit is happening a lot. Kids killing brothers, kids killing parents, parents killing kids, throw them in the oven and cooking them alive. They're toddlers, right? Parents doing all this type of fucking shit nowadays. I feel like this is what the Bible warned me about when I was reading the Bible as a child, because I remember it said something, the sons are going to turn against fathers and that sort of fucking conversation, right? And I feel like it's happening today. But then I stop and think, well, you are going to get this information more now than you ever would have because of the internet. So there's that. Has it always happened? My best guess is yes, it always has happened. It's just people didn't see it because there was no way to see it because there was no online, no connection with the world. But that's that. We were living in crazy times, people. We're living in the craziest time we could ever fucking confront ourselves with. We have dumbass people paying $6,000 for a ticket. And the same people turn around and complain about the economy being bad. Like, how smart is that? And, that thought puts me in a place where I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be the one that gets caught in a place where, they're telling you to get the fuck out and you don't want to get out because that's your country. If it's bad, get the fuck out of there. I know it's not just, but everything's bigger than us. I know it's not right what they're doing, but my thought is if shit is bad enough here, if shit starts to get bad, I see it getting bad close around me, guess what I'm going to do? Okay, find a way out. But people don't think like, I just get so frustrated when people don't think like I do. And it's never going to happen. So, it's a crazy world we live in. It's what do we call it? I don't even know what to call it because, it's crazy. It's crazy. We live in times where you could get stuff for free from the store without getting in trouble. We live in the times where technology is at its best that it's ever been. And, and it makes me wonder, like, what is really going on when technology can do this, but they say, no, it cannot do that. It cannot do that. Like, for example, like maybe months ago, I don't know, in the middle of the summer, we talked about the fires in Hawaii, right? The fires in Hawaii were horrible. There's no doubt about that. Kids missing, people missing, everybody missing. A lot of people were missing that day. But what I talked about wasn't about that. And, I just don't have the bandwidth or the understanding of people missing. I don't. And I wish I did. I wish I was better at it, right? But I'm not. And I'll own up to it. I'm not good at that. But what I do notice, what it talked about is what is going on with these fires. How are they getting started? I showed a video of a guy cutting trees with lasers, starting fires with lasers. So they can do that. Now, imagine if you had all the money in the world and you can make the biggest laser in the world and have it floating out in space just so that we can, burn down these places to make them better. I guess that's what they think, right? But let's look at this first because the same shit that was happening in Hawaii is happening and you know what? I'm going to stop myself before we go into that video and I'm going to make a correction here. For the love of baby Jesus. For the love of baby Mary. For the love of baby St. Nicholas. For the love of Jesus Christ. I said for the love too many times that I honestly forgot what I was going to say. Oh my God. That's bad. Okay. Anyways, so I said it last time, and it's same shit that is happening.
¿Será verdad la teoría de la casa?
Then is happening now. What he said was, could it be true, the theory about the blue houses in that place? Could it be true about blue houses, right? Could it be true? You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. Blue is the only thing that didn't burn in Hawaii, and blue is one of the only things that is not burning in Chile. That's what I was going to say. For the love of baby Jesus, it's not Chile. It's Chile. It's not Chile. It's Chile, idiots. Skibbity! Shut up, you old man. I'm just saying, people need to learn to fucking say the words correctly. These people are suffering over there. These people's houses burnt down. And you're over here, get their fucking name of their country wrong, you piece of fucking garbage. What's wrong with you? Get it right. It's Chile, not Chile. It's an E, not an I, you fuck. Not a Y. Get it right. So that fucking problems can be solved. Because if you get the name correctly, people are going to know where to look. Anyways, that's happening over there too. So, I don't know. I'll come back probably next week and I'll show you guys that video of the laser game. Because I don't keep any of this shit because I don't have enough storage room on my phone, on my laptop, or anywhere to fucking keep all this shit that I show you guys here. Anyways. Now, understanding what they could do to us anytime, any day now. Oh, and here's the other weird thing about that, right? Here it is. So, apparently, there is a satellite, I guess, that it's the same satellite there's a satellite that was flying over Hawaii at the time of the fires. People check satellites, right? And apparently this same satellite just happened to be over Chile when the fires were going on. Coincidence? Do you want more? Blue's not burning. Lasers don't burn blue color because of the blue light on the laser. Satellite on the same spot. And the weirdest thing is, the same companies that work in Hawaii that own those shits that are about to be owned by the fucking banks and all that, right? All those same companies that wanted to do the smart city in Hawaii, guess what? They fucking work over there in Chile too. Coincidence? I think not. I beg your pardon. I think not. I could be wrong. But I'm not. I'm not wrong. I'm here to tell you the truth, whether you want to hear it or not. Whether people want to listen to this shit or not, it's true. And I might sound like an asshole talking all this shit that I do talk, but the reality is that does happen, that is happening, and it has happened, and it will keep happening. There's nothing that we could do other than, I don't know, I saw a post saying we could bring presidents as machinations back. Maybe that'll fucking give us some leverage, right? But that's harsh to say. That's really harsh to say because you become unhumane just like them. If you even think about that being an option, it just puts you in a scenario where you're just like them. And now the Bible does say, though, live by the sword, die by the sword. And we clearly are Bible believers here. Yes, we are. There's that. And the other thing, this is the weirdest thing that, it happens in front of them and they even act stupid about it. So apparently, well, let's watch the whole thing. Let's listen to Gavin Newsom talk about the events, the problem that is in California right now.
Checking out, the woman says, "Oh, he's just walking out. He didn't pay for that." I said, "Well, why didn't you stop him?" She goes, "Oh, the governor." I swear to God, true story. And my mom's great. The governor lowered the.
It's not a lie.
There's no accountability. I said that's just not true. And I said we have the 10th toughest, $950, the 10th toughest in America. She doesn't even know what I was talking.
$950, you fucking bitch. You fucking, I can't even say those words to you because you love those words. And I'm not even being offensive to those people when I think of those words. I'm being offensive to you, bitch, because you're going to sit here and over here and say, why are you stopping that person when they're stealing probably like $100 in groceries? And you're going to say, why am I paying $300 if they're going to fucking steal it? Because you allow them to steal up to $950, you twat. You cunt. You bastard. These people can't even believe what the fuck they seen when they do what they've done.
It's the 10th toughest in America. Look it up. No one gives a damn about that.
Exactly. You don't give a fucking damn because you said it. No one does.
You said, well, we don't stop them because of the governor. And then she looks at me twice, and then she freaks out. She calls everyone over, wants to take photos. I'm like, no, I'm not taking them.
Okay. See, this is where fucking I hate the fanatics, the fanatism of people. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Why the fuck would you ask him for a fucking picture when you're fucking talking shit to him? You only ask him for a picture because you thought he was somebody fucking famous and you're like, oh, I can get a picture with somebody famous. Now that cashier is a twat too.
Photo. We're having a conversation. Where's your manager? How are you blaming the governor? And it was, $380 later. And I was like, why am I spending $380? Everyone can walk the hell right out.
Because you're the fucking asshole. You're the fucking asshole that set that law that everybody can steal $950 up to and get away with it. And you're going to sit here and complain that you're paying $300 when you steal thousands of dollars from California. You're going to sit here and complain about that. Now he says, no, I don't want to take a picture with you. I just want to fucking talk to your manager because you offended me by saying it's the governor's fault. That's where we're at today. Even our government's a fucking pussy. And I say all this, and I talk all this shit while I can't vote. But I too can fucking get my point out there. I too can say what the fuck I want. Not really, because if I get in trouble, right? But anyways, I just feel like the whole shit has been dumbed down. And here we are being dumb. They talk shit to us. They talk shit about us. And yet here we are. Well, last week I said we were in it. And we're definitely in it. Now, I understand that you have a clear vision of where you're going. Now, is this legal or is this illegal? What's going on here? What are people? Why do people think that this is justified? Just because you can see you could act. Well, I mean, people drive with their phones already. What the fuck is the difference? Just move it to the side and keep going, and then you fucking kill a whole family. Who cares, right? It's all because technology. I hope you were fucking doing the fucking shit where it drives itself. I hope you were doing at least that. I mean, you still have kind of control of it because you can still see. I don't know how it works, but I want one. I want one. Not really. No, not really. See, that's something that I don't get excited about because I already have an Oculus. So, I'm not excited about that either. Maybe if there was a new Oculus, I'd probably be excited about it. Well, there was a new Oculus, but I wasn't excited about it at all. So I don't know. I don't know what people do. I don't know. Like I said, I had hope for the world, but the hope is less and less. We'll see if one day my hope for humanity returns. And like I said, this was a good time. This was me, our 2 cents, with your host, Oscar. Deuces.